Welcome back to Taiwan Now Look. In today's program, we have a special guest. She's a performing artist. She just began her performing artist as a soprano, and we know she will be surely another pride of Taiwan. Before we continue our conversation, let's take a look at and listen to her performance. That's Fenni Chen. Fenni, welcome back to our program.
Hi.
And that's, a wonderful song. But when you were invited by our embassies in the States to sing the national anthem, how do you feel?
Actually, they called me a day, 12 hours before.
Oh, really?
They called me at 5 p.m. the day, and then they want me to sing tomorrow. And I was so nervous. I said, what am I going to do? I said, can you find someone? I said, no, they can't find other singer. You have to sing. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, yes. And I went there and sing. I was so nervous in front of a couple thousand people, shaking my hands.
But was that the first time you were invited to sing the national anthem in front of so many people?
Yeah. Like couple thousand people, 2,000 people.
Yeah. But after your first debut singing the national anthem, you were invited again, right?
Yeah, I've been invited many times. And I also sing a baseball game. Yeah.
What was the response from the audience on that?
They like it. Yeah. Actually, they don't care, even I mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're very enjoying, yeah. And then I start to realize, yeah, this is a way singing. I make the audience happy.
How different is it to perform on stage and in that kind of occasion?
What do you mean? On stage?
On stage, real performing and also singing national anthem in a stadium or in a party.
Oh, you will see so many eyes on you. Especially in the baseball game, there's more than 10,000 people. I was so shaking my hand, but after, I don't really care. I say, I feel like I'm a princess. Everybody treat me as a star. Even American people, oh my God, this is Fenni Chen. They see me, they see me as a princess. Yeah, they open the door for me, and then I go everywhere. People ask me, oh, can you sign
autograph?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You're a star now,
No, not really. I just pretend I'm a star. Yeah, and then after I see myself as a professional. Yeah.
But as a professional, I think singing is a very tough job. You have to compete. You have to practice every day. How do you choose to sing as a career or profession?
I don't know. I just see. I try to do in other job, but then it doesn't make me happy. Yeah. And I see, even though singing is not making that much money, but I'm happy. I make people happy. Yeah. And I realize, no, this is the way I have to keep working on. Yeah.
Are you also competing in different places and trying to get recognition by the people?
It is. I compete in Italy or Switzerland, even England or Boston. Different area, they have a different taste. Boston, New York, or San Francisco.
How do you prepare yourself for those kind of contests or competition?
I see the environment about every location have a different culture.
That's right.
People have a different taste. Like California people, they are more like chill, and then they are more lazy, and they're like pretty looking. But in the Boston, in the New York people, they want to see you working hard.
How do you know that? Do you study audience
really.
Before you go there?
I live in there, and then I see people, I hang out with people, and try to party with them, and trying to know each other.
Yeah, but if you want to go to a different place, place you've never been to, how do you know what kind of test that your audience want? Do you study them, or
I have to study them before.
How do you do that?
The history, the way I've been training by education. I have to read a lot of different story, and then they are passed. I mean, the history tell everything. Yeah.
Tell us about the difference between the American audience and the European audience.
American audience like the way you express more, and they like the fashion. They like the way you dress up. They more looking for outlooking, and the Europeans more they like to see the Chinese culture. Because I'm looking like Asian. They not usually see the Asian singing opera. They are so surprised. They see the Chinese princess singing on the stage. Yeah.
How about Asian audience? Are they more conservative in expressing their?
They don't understand anything. They just sit there and then, oh, okay.
So they are more appreciative of the techniques part, you know.
I don't know. I don't even know they understand or not, because the language I sing in is not our language.
I see.
Yeah. So I understand they cannot touch, because in Europe they can understand my accent. I also, when I was training, I have to learn different accent: American accent, British accent, or Irish accent, or Italian accent, or like Spanish accent. Yeah.
So when you go to those places, you have to, try to, learn their accents.
Learn there and living like then. I see myself. Oh, I don't see I'm the Asian. I'm the French woman. I try to dress up like them. Yeah. I try to live in, or try to cook, and try to went to the supermarket, like more like local people. Yeah.
I see. I know you're also doing teaching, right?
Yeah.
How different is teaching from, your own, training?
Oh, in the beginning, it's so hard, because I'm an Asian, they are all American. Yeah. And then when I was young, I already training by the Chinese language, but then we have to speak English. So I have to study. I work myself. Okay, I'm also learning. I give myself a chance, and they give me a chance. So we both learn each other, and then my student like it. Yeah, my student from 15 to 60 or even 70. Yeah.
What's the interesting part of teaching?
Teaching. I'm trying to find more interesting about my life, and then that my student join. Tell them more story about me, about my culture. Yeah. And
also, as you know, that sometimes people have talents.
Yeah.
But some people don't.
Yeah.
How do you discover that this student have talents but the others don't, and so on?
I have to find out. Yeah. What they can do, what they can't do. I have to make a choice.
You test them and try to find out where their talents are.
Yeah. And basically, just make them happy.
Make them happy.
Yeah.
So singing as a profession and singing as a hobby, how different is it?
Singing as a profession, I have to judge about myself, everything go like little things. For example, when I perform in the stage, how I dress, how I look, how the way I've been represent, or the way I'm moving, that's different. Yeah. And just be happy. I don't care about my.
That's right.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, as you mentioned, that you also compete, in many places.
Yeah.
But when you compete, you sometimes won awards, sometimes you did not do well, and so on.
Yeah.
So there must be ups and downs in your career. How do you manage that kind of
physical things, right?
Yeah, difficult things.
I read.
Read.
Yeah.
Books, novels,
Books, yeah, literature, courses. I find myself as a center. I have to tell myself, I have to figure out things, because nobody gonna tell me. There's no Taiwanese singers in the world. I want to be that one, but I have to figure out. And then the only way I can do, no one can tell me. I find out in the book, go to a bookstore. I find a way how people success. I read their success story, and then I follow the best person, how they become successful. Follow their way to do.
So you learn by yourself, trying to read as many books as possible.
Yeah.
How about your support from your families and so on? I think it must be very tough for you to study in the States alone. But I think your family must be very supportive of your choice.
They do, but they give me a very hard time too. They thinking this, you cannot make a job. How much you can. They have no clue how much you can make. But
money. That's the very traditional cultural thinking about going into the career.
So I've been working in the state, even illegal, but I still try teaching, or try find a part-time job in a school. I work as a computer consultant, or doing different job. Yeah.
But they must be very proud of you now.
I hope so. I still want this. Yeah. I hope so.
But as you mentioned, that it's been very tough as a foreign student starting alone in the States, and you need to get financial support and so on. After being through all those difficulties, looking back, do you feel any regrets or
No,
not at all?
I think I've become more stronger. I can do everything whatever I want. I can be any kind of person. because I'm working harder than other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned, you want to be the top, you know.
Not really be a top, and I mean, I try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see, that many Taiwanese, overseas Taiwanese, perform quite well in different areas, including you know, Wang Jianming, An Li, and so on.
Yeah.
Do you want to be one of those?
I want to, because I see they can do it. Why not? I can do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does their performance or does their achievements give you any inspirations, you know, to you? You know, how they do well in their field, and does that inspire you in some way?
Yeah. Because when I seen the baseball game, and I realized those player from Taiwan, they told me they want to see me success. So I'm working my career for other people, not for myself. I'm not selfish. Yeah.
Yeah. But is that also pressure on you? You know.
Yeah, because people respect me, and I want to prove. I want to prove in the society.
But you're still very young. I mean, you're just beginning your career, you know.
Yeah.
So what's the vision for your career? You want to, as a professional, outstanding singer, or you also want to do teaching as well?
Oh, I don't see that far yet. I just, because there's too many work to do right now.
So you just enjoy yourself so far?
Yeah. I just enjoy perform and then use my talent to do any kind of things that people happy. Yeah.
And as we discussed, you also competed in different places.
Yeah, it is.
What's the most memorable experience you have when you are competing in different awards and so on?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, just once you went to the contest?
If not working out, that's okay. I'm going to try again.
So you see that as a training ground for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So when we come back, we will listen to how you sing live in our program. So stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.